Daigle, how was that, my friend? I see that smile beaming from ear to ear. 5-1 winners. So much to unpack, so much to talk about. How are you feeling after that?
Top of the world, mate. Top of the goddamn world. Who would have known just focusing on the football could be so enjoyable and so being so optimistic could bring this smile to my face. I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted.
When's the last time that we've scored 5 goals? I just don't remember it.
Mate, when's the last time we had, 16, 17, 18 shots?
Yeah.
Mate, look, there's a lot to unpack, like you said, a lot to take away. But if you look at it, third round of the draw, thank God. Players get minutes, players returning, a debutant and getting on the score sheet. Attacking football, confidence booster for the game against Newcastle, which is exactly what we needed. What's there not to like? What's there not to be?
Can we go to Anfield and win?
Mate, as my man The Rock would say, just bring it. That's what we're going to do, mate. We're going to do it. Look, Iriola is getting his team put together. They're going to be focusing on Champions League and everything. And as I've said on this channel many times, I want us to take the domestic cup seriously. Get past them. That's one big fish out. It's a tall ask, and we all know our record at Anfield. But why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I mean, where do we start? Who most impressed you today?
I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to use a phrase from someone that I now call Rear View because I don't talk about him anymore. I'm driving along this highway, and it's him like running for the bus trying to catch it.
That highway of positivity, man.
Mate,
I love it.
Mate, the highway, mate, the House of Zen, the highway of positivity, whatever you want to call it. I think, to coin a phrase from him, I think we've pulled West Ham's pants down.
I agree,
really
mate.
do.
I agree.
Think,
I was saying during the live stream, Brian, can we give them some more money? Because I think
mate, I think Fernandes. Yes, it's Charlton, but he looks so calm. He does not stop moving. He's everywhere. I was so impressed with him today. So impressed. Benson Core came on and did very well. Very well. It kind of goes back to why didn't he start Saturday? Not saying it would have made a huge difference, but sitting alongside Fernandes, who for me was the star of the show, I think what we've got in him, and there'll be people that go, yeah, it's only Charlton, but we saw in pre-season, I think we have got an absolute star in the making in that man.
100%. I couldn't agree more. And you saw some of those passes from the middle of the park were just like, wow, like where has this been all my life? Seriously. He played one pass to Mikey Moore. He had like 3 men around him, and it just fell into Mikey Moore's, just fell right to his feet. And I was just thinking, when's the last time we had a pass like this in the midfield?
You're probably looking at Luka Modric.
Yeah, that's exactly what Pesci said.
Mate, that's probably where you're looking, in all honesty, for someone, or even a little bit further back, Michael Carrick, Tom Huddleston. That's how long we're talking. But for his age, home debut, and again, there's going to be people saying it's only Charlton, but he needed minutes in his legs.
Yeah.
And he ran the show.
Yeah, he really did.
He absolutely ran the show, and I think that's just a glimpse. Now, if we can get him and Tonali firing, that's a double pivot you can build a midfield on. That defence can be assured is doing the job and protecting it. Mate, I think Fernandes, we have got one hell of a player there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Seriously, I was just in awe watching him play, and it just got to a point, particularly during that first half, I was just like, just get the ball to him. Get the ball to him, because he just makes stuff happen.
Big time. I mean, the first 20 minutes were slow. I think we could all admit it wasn't exactly the greatest watch. But do you know what? We knew that creativity was the problem and scoring was an issue. But you add to that team the Van der Vens and Porros that came in, the Fernandes and Tonali, the Savino and Marmoush, or Savio, Marmoush, and we keep it, mate, that's a different football team. Yeah. That's a different style of play. They are stars all around it. It's exciting. It's very exciting.
I was saying about Mateus Fernandes, all of us, every Spurs fan has been saying, get a passer in the midfield.
Yeah.
Get someone that can dictate the tempo of the game. Get someone that can control a game. We've got him. We've finally got our man, haven't we?
He looks it, mate. Now, is he 21? He's 21, isn't he?
21 years of age, yeah.
Mate, he looks like a man. He looks the build on him, the stature. Watching him develop, and like you said, it's exactly what we needed. That ball player, that one that can just spray the ball about. It's keeping him fit, like with all our players, is going to be something. But what a performance to have on your home debut.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mikey Moore, man, that goal, that first goal from Mikey Moore. I was saying on the watch along, if anything was going to happen in that first half, I thought it was always going to come from Mikey Moore. And I mean, God, did he take that well?
So on my IPTV, I was watching it on. I must have been about 30 seconds to a minute behind.
Yeah.
And I was WhatsApping, I was doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, obviously, you find out that, like you do on the watch along, the goals before it happens. I was like, what are people talking about? It's a great finish from him. Keeper gets a hand to it, but it's the power on it. He's looked brighter. He got that goal. He was putting in a couple of dangerous crosses. He needs that loan. He needs that regular first team football. But he's looked sharper after Saturday, where he looked completely out of place. And you look at it, that was the hardest out of the 3 chances he had on Saturday.
Yeah, it was.
And he got it bang on. He got it bang on. But good to see him amongst the goals. The commentator kept saying it's his first goal. I was like, it's not. It might be his first goal of the season. It's not his first goal. They kept saying it and kept saying it. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But good to see him get a goal. And this will just fill the players with so much confidence, because it would have been a bit of a humbling and an embarrassment, and seeing the media react to the way we did Saturday. They needed that, and they got it.
Yeah. A player who we've criticised a lot, a player I've spoken to you about a lot over the past year, I would say, maybe a few months more, Dom Solanke. What did you make out of him today?
Well, he didn't get injured, so that's incredible. We should all celebrate that. He's got 100% getting through fit. He took the goal very well. You can see his hold-up play. You see what he offers compared to Richie, hold-up play-wise. He looked sharper. The goal will do him great. And what can we say? Got in the team, started, scored. That's all we can ask. But the one minus little thing that really disappointed me again today was Lucas Bergvall.
I agree.
It really did. I was speaking to you earlier today. I think he's going to be integral in something we do on deadline day. I just can't see, with what we're seeing with the Fernandes, then you put a Tonali, then you put a Gallagher. Bentancur was great today. Bentancur had a very good first game of the season, like our first start. So I just can't see where he plays. And there's stupid money being touted. So if there's one slight equal kind of negative or area of improvement, it's Lucas Bergvall.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've got a bit of a difference of opinion to you, to Lucas Bergvall. I rate him. I rate him very highly, and I agree. I don't think he should be starting games for football for us right now, because I don't think he's good enough and he's at that level just yet. But I think there is a lot of potential in him. And when you talk about the midfield players, like you just did, of the Bentancurs, the Tonalis, the Mateus Fernandes, we've got other options. So why not keep him as like a kind of young option that we're developing?
I don't see how he's going to do it. And I think what we've done so well with young players, is these clauses we put on. And there's the option to get back. I just can't see with that midfield that I was just mentioned. Then you put a Gallagher, then you add a Xavi, if Kudus is the 10, a Kulusevski. Where's he going to get the minutes? And he's had 2 opportunities, and he hasn't really taken them, has he?
Yeah, it's true. But what I would say to that is that in his first season under Ange, I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's about finding that player and getting him back on track again. I think last season, for me, his development took a massive step backwards because of the manager that we had, playing him here, there and everywhere. So we've seen it with our own eyes that there's a player in there. We've seen it that he's got a lot of potential, and it's just about a right manager giving him the right development and putting him on the right track, and I think De Zerbi's the man.
Yeah, but like I said, but you raise good arguments. You raise good points. Well done, sir. You should do this for a job. I like I said, I just go back to I can't see where he gets the minutes. And if we get someone saying 60 million, 50 million, I don't see why we don't take it. I don't see why I don't take it. But that's enough of the negative. Super Kevin Danso, Mr. Ariel, Mr. Magnet
Magnet
Head,
head.
Magnet Head. He even got mate. He even bled for it. Van de Ven back, Porro back, Savio. Savio getting amongst the goals. I mean,
Just
you can't
before
write
you
this
get into
stuff.
Savio, by the way, Brian, you know Kevin Danso. How many
Yes.
corners and how many attacking set pieces did we have where Charlton got their head on the ball first every single time? Kevin Danso straight away, first touch, boom.
Mate, like I said, he put his head where it mattered. Like I've said, people will know how much I love that man. You know plenty for whenever we've gone on away days. He may have some attributes that need to work on, i.e. distribution, whatever. But if we need, let's say we're playing a team and they've got an aerial dominant forward and we need someone to match him, the first defender I pick is Kevin Danso. Without even this guy, Frank called him Magnet Head, and he's true. He wins everything, everything.
Yeah.
And I think he's great to have around the squad and great to have around the team. And like you said, we weren't winning anything set piece wise. Only come first touch. It wasn't an easy header, but I'm delighted for him. Absolutely delighted for him. And it just shows his worth in the team. He offers something different that the other centre backs we're going to be using hasn't got aerially.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't just that he won in the air. He was winning headers all night long after he came on, which was, definitely different to what we saw before then.
Correct.
But go on, talk about Savio then.
Mate, so look, Savio came on. We all hope we see these debuts where they come on and they get this. There's been such a saga. There's been such a melee. There's been such a oh my god, can we just get this done or move on, whatever.
The
To
Daily
see him come
Savinio.
on, to see him come on was great. Took his goal fantastically. Could have had a second, but Daddy D had to do what he does and get amongst the goals. But he looked sharp. He looked bright. We're saying he's got no end product and he can't do anything. In a 15-minute cameo, he could have had 2 goals. Again, yes, it's Charlton, blah, blah, blah. But you could see his celebration with the talk too much, whatever, didn't you? Let's hope he does his talking on the pitch. But what we can see is he's going to run at players. He's going to run at players. You saw it with Tell and Morsley. Sometimes they just hit the ball a bit too far, or that confidence and self-belief that they can actually beat their man. This man won't care. He will just run. He'll tear you to shreds. He'll make you think, oh my God, here we go again. He'll just keep going at you. He'll keep pressing down. He'll keep pressing down on the pressure points and make you sick to death of him.
Yeah, what a goal it was, by the way. And he was just taking it past players with ease. And yes, it was, lower level opposition of what we're going to be playing week in, week out in the Premier League. But you can only beat what's put in front of you. And he definitely did that today. So bigger tests left to come for Savio. But I am loving what I'm seeing so far.
Mate, he's come in, Ben, bro. He's come in. Obviously, there's been the whole thing about his price tag and the we've stacked it because of Marmouche. Oh, have we overpaid for him? Oh, God, he's got no end product. Well, like I said, he's had 15, 16 minutes, whatever it was, or 20 minutes. I think he came on the 70th minute. And he did what we haven't seen from our wingers, as in going straight for the jugular and being prepared to take on a man and cause issues and cause the defence to panic and see what is he going to do next. And we've needed it. We've needed it. Then you had Fernandez spraying the ball. You had Van Hecker or Senesi. And Van Hecker's passing again. He's so crisp on the ball. He had a mare on Saturday, as did a lot of players. But you can see the reason we bought him was his passing and whatever. And once that full team is getting there, once we've clicked, like November with Poch, when they're up to full fitness, when they're in peak physical condition for De Zerbi's style of football, we could be terrorising teams. Not saying we're going to Champions League or whatever, but we are going to give teams. They're not going to think, it's that Tottenham. We can just roll over. We can just roll over and turn up, and we've got 3 points. We're gonna actually cause some damage to people and be a threat. And how nice is it for Spurs fans to go to a home game and walk away saying we've won a game of football? It's a novelty.
Back to back.
100%. 100. Oh yeah, 100% record this season at home. Stop it. We're flying, mate. We're
Well,
flying.
if you want to put it like that, 3 games in a row because we won the last game of the season, Everton.
Mate, stop. Whoa. We've matched all the things. Hold up, stop the count. No, mate, look, like I said, you can only look. I'm choosing this season to look at the positives. Like I said, Bergvall was the one slight negative for me, but you look at the positives to take from this. You and I were at that Fulham game when we went out in the second round, and it was a horror show, wasn't it? We played a very we played not a full team, we played the fringe players. We looked out of place, went out on penalties. It was a real kick in the nuts when we didn't have European football. Well, yes, it was Fulham and this is Charlton, but we're in the next round. We look forward to Newcastle with a bit of confidence. I thought it was going to be 4-1. I said to you, I was almost there. So close, so close. But I go to sleep later on now. I wake up in a happy mood. Hopefully we hear Marmoush tomorrow. And if he can have the impact that Savinho did, Saturday's going to be a very good day as well. And the smile is here
the Newcastle killer, isn't he?
Mate, there you go. Mate, he's the Newcastle slayer. Do you know what I love about him? If you look at the compilation of goals he scored for Man City last season, I can't remember who put a lot of his goals, he's like Harry Kane, he hits the side netting. This guy knows his angles, and he's got one hammer of a right foot on him. I mean, I can't remember the last time we were scoring with long shots.
Yeah.
This guy, I remember that goal he scored against Crystal Palace that got goal of the season a cup. Mate, this guy is lethal. And I honestly, I cannot wait to go through this season with the smile permanently on my face through the dark times, through the good times, and just believe. And let's hope in the next 6 days Spurs are busy in the window. And I think they will. I think they will. Outgoings, I think incomings, we're done till deadline day, where, do you know what? Spurs will say we're looking at opportunities. And for once, I'm going to be, knock yourself out. Opportunity. Take the opportunity. Sign a youngster. Sign whoever. It's just so happy and so good to come on here and do Tottenham on tour and just be happy. Wow. And just be positive and just be optimistic. And it's a very good time to be a Spurs fan again.
Well, let me know in the comment section below if you are joining Brian's world of Zen, because it feels like a very good place to be right now.
It's contagious. It's a great
place to be.
Mate, if I'd known it was like this all along, I might have done it sooner. But we shall see. Let's just hope this stays, and I hope everyone in the chat and all Spurs fans are getting excited by what could be a season we've all deserved, a season we've all needed, and a season where Spurs are being spoken in the top again, and not the laughing stock.
Absolutely. Hear to that, Brian. Always a pleasure to speak to you, but even
Always,
more of
brother,
a pleasure
always.
in times like these. Oh, well, I say times like these. We have just beaten Charlton reserves, but when seeing Spurs win, no matter who it's against. So that's all that matters.
Exactly, brother. I will speak to you later. Let you get on with the show. Everyone in the back end, big up, and everyone in the chat and Sammy, have a wonderful evening. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.